What's the big deal?
Many people neglect to consider the implications of their energy needs on a day-to-day basis. Most have come to naturally expect a light to turn on at the flip of a switch without giving it a second thought. However, as the world population grows, the demand for energy increases and alternative energy sources must be sought out. Around the world, new methods of obtaining enough energy to meet the needs of today's society are being developed. One example of such a method in Michigan is hydraulic fracturing, or fracking of shale.
What is fracking? Fracking is the process of injecting more than 1 million gallons of water, sand, and chemicals at high pressure down and across into horizontally drilled wells as far as 10,000 feet below the surface. This creates fractures in the shale that are held open by the sand particles so that the gas can flow up the well.
While fracking may help to meet rising energy needs and provide revenue for landowners, states, and industry, the environmental, ecological, and social implications of fracking ought to be considered before naming it an energy panacea.
Water usage is one matter in question when it comes to fracking. Each gas well requires from 50,000 to 5 million gallons of water to fracture. The wastewater produced by fracturing is contained in steel tanks and transported to disposal wells and plastic-lined pits. Another issue this raises is the contamination of groundwater aquifers, considering that numerous chemicals classified as potential carcinogens under the Safe Drinking Water Act can be found in the fracturing fluids used.
Although fracking consumes a large amount of water, it is the cleanest burning alternative fuel. In pounds per billion British thermal units, coal emits 208,000, while oil is at 164,000, and natural gas at a low of 117,000.
The social issues surrounding fracking include human health, landowner disputes, job creation, and energy independence. While fracking offers opportunity to decrease our dependence on foreign energy suppliers, not all communities have the resources to implement natural gas extraction. Additionally, there is a potential job market to be created, from temporary construction work to long-term environmental and regulatory positions. Perhaps the most pressing social implication is the potential hazards to human health. Several lawsuits from Pennsylvania to Texas have been filed regarding illegal dumping of fracking fluids and waste that have resulted in contamination of groundwater supply. Although increased levels of toxins have been found in landowners' wells, most cases are still in litigation, making it difficult to assure the safety and future of fracking.
In 2010, shale gas development was supporting 600,000 jobs nationwide, according to the IHS Global Insight Report. The state of Michigan netted $178 million from gas companies in 2010. Brad Werfel, communications director at the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality, stated that without hydraulic fracturing, there would not be an oil or gas industry in Michigan.
While there are many pros and cons of the issue to consider, more research needs to be done before we can conclude if fracking is a viable alternative energy solution.